What's up, you guys? Robert here with the Piston Slap channel, and today we got a couple guys that I think they're going to follow along with us. A buddy on the KTM is going to lead. We're going to go do some exploring today. So yeah, good day. Nice 64 right now. And we'll see how she goes. Some single track, baby. Today we're filming in 4K because why not? Thank you, YouTube, for that. Gotta love the loose stuff. So they got a climb up here. This is the easy one. You can kind of see it over there. It's right at the bottom where it starts to cut up. It's pretty rocky, but if you stay on a good line and keep your momentum, you just go right over it.
Okay. I think I'm good. You guys are good to go if you want. Let's stay behind.
I'm not running much faster than you.
Oh, I'm good.
All right.
Take care. Thanks, guys.
All right. I'll let them know.
Thank you.
They're gonna hang back. They're gonna kind of just take it easy, so we're good. Be a track star, go! My line, my wrist is hurting, cramping up because I'm out of shape. I need a banana. Looks like some new tree fall since we've been in here. Yeah, baby. Still warming up. I'm not going to be hauling butt. I'm cramping really bad because I think the last time we were out here was about a month ago. And there's neutral. And we were coming the other way. And we were driving into the sun. And I don't know, I get faster as the day goes on. How about that for you guys? So, I've got a vlog today. I actually got two. And I'm going to go ahead and spit them out right here, so if I forget, I'll remind myself when I'm editing if I never get to the second one. But the first one's going to be bike reviews, and then the second one is going to be riding trails that are close by, or finding trails maybe. let's kick this one off with the bike reviews. So the other day I watched a bike review, and I'm not gonna say who it is or what it is. I might, say some keywords that might hint to the video, but it's not my intentions to hint to that person's video. Not for greed or anything like that, guys, but just for the sake of keeping your mindset. When you're watching a bike review, when you're looking to purchase a motorcycle, and you want to know how's it do in the long term, you search the forums, you come here to YouTube and you look for guys that may own the bikes and take the time to shoot a video and talk about it. And you got to understand with that, there is always going to be a bias. No matter how much they don't want to be biased about the bike, they consciously made the decision to purchase the thing. So they have something invested. Holy icicles. Tells you how cold it is. It's 57, but it gets cold at night up here. And we're up at 5,800. But back to the video. So when you watch those reviews, some of the moto vloggers will tell you, especially the good ones, the brutally honest guys, will tell you that if you purchase something, you're going to be somewhat biased towards that vehicle or that product you purchased. Now that we've beat that to death, when a manufacturer or somebody goes and seeks a bike or is handed a bike that's not theirs to do an honest review, and they go out and they just thrash on the bike. So let's say I go and get my Triumph Tiger, and say Triumph gives the bike to me, say I didn't buy it, and says go shoot a video or do some videos and promote our product. We like what you do. That Triumph Tiger, it wasn't designed, the intention behind the bike wasn't to be out here on the single track. Yes, you can do it. I know it can be done. Professional riders do it all the time. Even the less experienced guys, heck, if I'm feeling like a wild nut, I might bring my bike down here, but that's not really where that bike was intended to be. Think about that. When you're watching a review, when I do my reviews, I try to keep them honest, keep them relevant to the bike, and I keep in the back of my mind how you, the end user, if you purchase that bike, how's it going to work for you? Are you going to do this? Are you going to ride the way I ride? Some may ride more aggressive than I, take more risky trails than I do. Some may never leave the blacktop. Thoughts of saying, well, that's a $15,000, $17,000, depending on how you kit your adventure bike out, you can get up to $30,000, $40,000 in these things. Would you really do that? Would you want to bring a $40,000 adventure bike or a BMW 1250 back in here and ride it? Some of you are going to be like, well, heck yeah, I would. This is beautiful. The others will be like, nope. That first Forest Service road's about as far as I go. And think about the design intent of that vehicle. It's, that's what it was designed for, was, the whoop-de-doop-de things. No, Forest Service roads, pavement, backcountry roads and stuff like that. Same with this DRZ. This is kind of like where it was, its design intent was this, Forest Service roads. You can do it on a motocross track, but it seems like today's day and age would be a bit on the heavy side for motocross. Maybe endurance rides, races, Baja, stuff like that, maybe. I don't know. So, yeah, when I see these guys that put these ridiculous ride review videos of these bikes together, while the entertainment value, 100%. kept me entertained. I'm sure it'd keep everybody else entertained. Obviously it does, because I checked the rankings of it through a couple sources and it was quite high. So yeah, it was like the entertainment value the guy provided was amazing, but the actual realistic value of how he rode the bike versus what you or I or any normal person would do, I don't know, maybe you can call me a wiener. Let's see here. Hang on, guys, take a second. All right, we're back on track. Too low of a gear. So yeah, the entertainment value was fantastic, man. The guy did a fantastic job. But where it lacked was, I don't know, I want to call authenticity. I mean, I believe what he was doing was real with the bike, but it wasn't real world practice like you or I, or maybe 80% of the people that are researching it are looking for, as far as, you know, what the bike's like. I mean, it's a great demonstration of, hey, you know, if somebody handed you a $15,000 bike and said, here, go beat the snot out of it, make a video that's entertaining, that video was spot on for it. But, you know, for that, you know, the thing that I found was, I think it's leading people to be like, wow, that's really cool, you know. It shows your rider skill levels like way up there, man. You're awesome. But what I think it failed to demonstrate is the features of the bike. Other than you could do some like really ridiculous stuff on it, which, let's be honest with you, you give any professional, you give Graham Jarvis my DRZ and he could probably make a really cool video with it. Like the capabilities of this bike and all that. But think about this. How many of you watching this video today can be like, I ride just as good, if not better than Graham Jarvis? And I'm not knocking Graham Jarvis. Don't think that or anything. Graham Jarvis, when I watch that guy ride, it's like, it's amazing. And they're better riders than Graham Jarvis. I realize that too. But it's just one of those things that I think, you know, you owe it to your fans and your subscribers and your viewers when you do a video, especially a review video on some product, to do it with a fashion that, you know, the masses are going to use the bike for. I mean, yeah, you could take my Triumph Tiger and run, I don't know what class it is in the Baja 1000. Bone stock, you could do it. And if you're a good enough rider, yeah, maybe you'd place, and it would be super awesome to watch. But what does that do for you guys? Is it like if I was saying, well, this is a review. Holy, I hate those things. This is a review. You know, does it really suit you guys? Does it really highlight some of the key features that might make that bike stand out from the other bike? I mean, I'm not trying to sell a product. When I do my review videos, I try to look at it as the fact of things you may not know when you go into purchasing the bike, or when you're looking for information on the bike. Stuff that some people just won't talk. You know, saying, oh, these brakes are fantastic, but you know, if you just don't like it, you can just change it. Okay. Well, how does that help you? You're going to spend 15 grand on a bike and, oh, nice. Ice. Oh, to stay off the ice. Holy cow. That's not a, shoot. And I'm on a lower gear so I can just kind of, got a little scary right there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like being on ice on an off-camber area next to a cliff. I don't know where I was going, but oh yeah, selling the bike. I'm not selling my product. When you guys are watching my video, it may sometimes come off like, you know, this is the best and there's nothing better, but that's not the case. I always try to, like, you know, keep it honest. Try not to rip my head off on the limbs like I did the last time I was back in here. This one's not frozen. Yeah, it's just, you know, and then coming back and saying, well, if you don't like it, you can always change it. Well, who buys a bike and then says, I want to change everything about it? I mean, yeah, there are people out there that do that, but usually when I spend 15 to 20 grand on a bike, you know, there's going to be certain things I don't like about it, but there's also going to be a lot of things I do like about it. And the research I did, watching you guys on YouTube that do those videos, saying, this is fantastic, this is what I want. Man, it's weird that stream's running. It's probably just because it's moving. And some of these other spots are frozen. Yeah, so that's the thing, is you'll never hear me say, well, if you don't like it, just change it, especially when there's a lot of stuff to be changed. I'm just going to tell you about how awesome it is, or how it could have been improved at the factory, and this is what I'm noticing. Somebody drove an ATV through here. You believe that? See the tracks up on the sides. It's ridiculous. Why would you drive an ATV in here? This isn't an ATV trail. So anyway, we're coming to the end of this moto vlog, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too long drawn out. I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of it. Maybe I'll just leave it for reviews. But thanks for listening to my rant. And we're gonna switch you guys off. Bye for now. Catch you next week when we continue down this trail and farther on throughout the day. I'm Robert with the Piston Slap channel. Say bye-bye. Yeah. Bye, guys.